3rd and long as we are ready to get back underway. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
I used to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the 1st down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you picked up on 3rd down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Right place, right time. They avoid a turnover and turn it into 6 points. What a big play for the special teams unit, Greg. They get the block and the score. A big swing that starts with getting to the kicker.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. And anytime you draw up a successful punt block rush, it starts with identifying the breakdown of the protection unit. In this case, they found that weak link. They were able to exploit it. It leads not only to the block, but to the touchdown.
Makes the score.
Being on some chill.
14.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, it's Mitchell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
The Colts offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Jones to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Arnold Ebiketie. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw.
And he's down inside inside the 40-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 1st and 10 now from the 36. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, Penix. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. 4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. On play action, it's Jones. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Back to throw is Jones. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Right, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. McLeod to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pitts is the man in motion. You're going to go play action with Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Big Rover Stewart in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points, give the ball back to your offense, and see if they can start chipping away.
And he gets them 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Colts offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. The right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. The Colts are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
And the Colts 1st down.
Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Colts 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Room up the sideline at the 45. And it will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. And the
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage and